Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my bro.
Hello Friday everyone, and welcome to another live stream. Today we are lucky to be checking out the 1.48 open beta, and that's what we'll be doing right now for just a few minutes. We have a chat from Eric. Thank you so much, Eric, for tuning in, and a happy Friday to you. Welcome to ATS2 1.48. I have my profiles ready, but before we do that, we can be able to check the changelog right here, whereby it will be here when they give us the new version, but we will be able to check the changelog of the new version right here. Let's go ahead, and I have the profile ready, the open beta 1.48, and let's dive in. So it was released yesterday. I slept late. I had to check a few things, updates. I did check out the beta, drove around to see what they've done in terms of the changes, and also I noticed something cool. We have some areas in West Balkan which are visible, and I was happy to notice that, which is cool, which means there's a higher chance that after they finish everything with ATS Oklahoma, everything will be now, every eyes will be on getting us the new DLC in ATS 2. So we wait for Oklahoma to release in ATS so that everyone will concentrate in West Balkan. Thank you so much. We have a chat from Eric Rostock, Kial, Travemunde, Hamburg. Beautiful rework. Nice one. Yep. They did an amazing job. Kisla Gaming, morning to good morning to you too. It's afternoon in my time zone. So good afternoon to you, Kisla Gaming, and welcome to the stream. Today we're checking out the 1.48 open beta. Let's start with the first thing they did, the trailers. We have brand new trailers in the game for the vehicle transport. These are cool, like for real. They also gave us new vehicles, and if we go to options, the trailer browser, so let's go to content browsers, then we go to the listings. We have brand new trailers. I think it's time we transport a lot of vehicles, cars, trucks, and vans. So we go to the car transporter. We have the brand new look. Here we go. Nice one. It does look nice, right? I'll say they added this frame right here. They also changed the slope, how it is. And I would like that my wish is one day we can be able to get a customizable and ownable version of this that we can customize the paint jobs. Felix, welcome to the stream and thank you for tuning in. We are checking out 1.48 open beta at the moment. Long time no see, but I hope you're doing great. We do have a chat from Timothy. Where are you starting? We're not driving right now, Kisla Gaming. We are in the beta, where we're not driving, unfortunately. Let's check out what we've done with the new version. So here's the car transporter. This is the brand new one. We have a couple of colors and different cars. Nice one. And then when you check the luxury SUVs, they also changed this one. So the car transporter was reworked, or they did a redesign. Then they gave us a new truck transporter. So this is the new truck transporter. I like it. I will paint my truck red and gray to resemble this color that we have right here. That way we can be able to drive around and transport this when the stable version is out. So we'll try that. But here is the new truck transporter. But that's not the only thing they did under the truck transporter. We can now be able to deliver vans, these boxy vans. When we are, do you know these vans, the escort ones? They do escort us whenever we are doing the special transport jobs. And now we'll be able to transport them. So here are the vans which have been added under the truck transporter. And now we also have the Volvos. So that's amazing. And then for the vehicle transporters, we have the vans. And under the vans, they also gave us cars. So they have cars, these SUVs right here. I'm guessing the brand is similar to what we have in real life, something like this. Thank you so much, Timothy, and welcome to the stream. New trailers, that's it. Not too long ago, I bought ATS. Nice one. They also did a redesign in ATS 2 for the vehicle transporters, which is cool. Thank you so much, Felix. So cars, and now for the vans, the Braco vans. They don't have the name Braco vans when they are being listed here, but here they are, the vans. There we go. So three under the van transporter, which is cool. Ford, yep, I'm guessing they are Fords. You can actually see the oval shape of the front badge, right? This one. Where the Ford should be, something like that. Yeah, I don't know the model, but they are maybe very, 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 very close to the Fords because of even the grill and also the side. But we have something like this in real life. So that's one of the things they've done out of the 8 major changes they've done. That's one. Number 2, we do have what we call the electronic stability controls. This one was tough. I had to even drive around to test it. And I had to read a lot of blogs. I don't own a car, and I do know that these things are there. So I went ahead and looked for a couple of blogs covering what is ABS and traction control and watched a couple of videos. So here we go. I want to show you how I did my own test to know if it's working or not. So we have two new systems that are going to be added with the 1.48, the electronic stability controls. There are two of them. One, we have the anti-lock braking system, and the second one is traction control. West Balkans probably released in September, my opinion. Let's say, yep, I think you're not wrong, Eric. That's a very good prediction because Oklahoma has to release in August. By August, was it 17th or something of the sort? Oklahoma will be released by then. And after that, they will concentrate. Although we do have a couple of articles remaining to be covered in West Balkan, we still have a lot of weeks to maybe they give us the blogs and we can read about those articles. So September, October will be one of the higher chance dates or around that time when they're going to release West Balkan. And it has to be released in 1.48. We've seen I will show you one of the things we can spot in West Balkan. But we have a new thing under track settings. So if you go to gameplay, then head over to track settings right here. We have the two new. I did disable mine so that I can turn them on. The anti-lock braking system and traction control. So from what I've gone through and what I can summarize from all the blogs I went through to read about those two systems in the vehicles, the ABS, the anti-lock braking system, it aims to prevent your truck from skidding as a result of heavy braking, allowing you to manage or steer your vehicle. So its aim is to prevent your truck from skidding as a result of heavy braking, allowing you to manage or steer your vehicle. That ABS. And then for traction control, this is a safety feature that maintains a car position. I have this written down. I could not memorize this. Traction control is a safety feature that maintains a car position, maintains a car traction by limiting how much the wheels can spin, making it easier to stay connected to the surface you're driving on. So Fulix, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate for that. We have a chat from Sidan. Welcome to the stream. Yes, ABS and traction control. So I do have a very good way to test them and I want to show you. If we go to the UK, this is the perfect location to test this. Where is Birmingham? Is it Birmingham or London? In between these two locations, let me show you. I went ahead and even watched a couple of videos of how this work. I want to own a car. I think cars are cool. 1.48 official release in August. Yep, I do agree with you, Eric. Is it August? August or let's say there's a chance, I'm not sure, but I checked. There's a time they did the beta stayed for a short period of time when they were doing is it the 1.44 to 1.45, 19 days only. So I'm not sure they will wait until 1 month is over to release the stable version, but let's wait and see. Thank you so much, Eric, for that. So to test this, I found a very good area here in the UK to test the both systems. But I wish we had snow right now because I think traction control can best be demonstrated when we have the mods, the winter mod, which can be cool. But for now, we'll use what we have. Let's go ahead and let me show you. We are in Birmingham. I'm going to reset this one. Nice one. Thank you so much, Sidan, for tuning in. These areas, do you see these areas in the game? If you go to the extreme edges, like right here, these are fake trees, they don't exist. And it's very, very slippery. So that's what we are going to do. Let me show you what I did. I was looking for a surface that will be very rough for our own truck to test this out. I think this is a good one. So first, let's drive without to create a control or something of the sort. Or to know what we are looking for. We'll start with traction control. Let's go to gameplay. Thank you so much, Sidon Felix. Do you have ATS? Yes, I do have ATS. Felix. Where is anti-lock braking system? Traction control. We're going to turn them off and then we try to drive right here. So as we drive, if we try to, the ground is very slippery, as you can see. If we try to make a turn, right here, if I try to make a turn, we are sliding. It's not making a turn on the opposite direction at all. We drive fast and then we try to make a turn this way. No, it's not at all. Would you like to play sometime? Yes, I would like to play, Felix. We'll do that. So when we try to turn, it's difficult to do it. It's very difficult. Then ATS is really dry in terms of the vegetation cover, the weather, or the game in general. So it's tough. But now we have the new feature, traction control. If we try this, remember the aim of traction control is to limit how much or your wheels can spin, making it easier to stay connected to the surface you're driving on. So let's see if we will see it. We will. I did test this, and where is it? Where are you? So traction control. We drive fast again, and then try to turn. You can actually see it's even braking, and we are able to turn on the same surface with traction control enabled. So I found this to be the best location to demonstrate this until we get the winter mode. Tobias, welcome to the stream and thank you so much for tuning in. We're testing out the 1.48 open beta at the moment. Oh, that's a real tree. We have one that's real. So that's traction control. To test the anti-lock braking system, I found when it's rainy, and that's the only time you can see it. But before we do a test, I would like to show you something else that have been added. Now we have scratching of tires. We're going to spawn right here. Let's do this. Now tires can scratch when you brake. You had said drivers. You shouldn't have a lot of drivers in ATS unless you do it in the middle of the night because of the time zones. So we have scratching whenever you brake. So I'm not sure if this will increase the wear out of tires. In real life it should, and in the game when you drive for a long distance, tires do get worn out. Thank you so much, Tobias, for tuning in. Today we're checking out this new 1.48 in ETS2. and you can even hear the scratches from the inside. Here we go. I think they've also added noise. You can feel some tire noise. Perfect. Okay, let's test out the anti-lock braking system. Remember this one? The aim is to prevent your truck from skidding as a result of heavy braking. So when you drive very fast and you brake, you apply brakes in real life, the pads press and your wheels do lock. So the aim of anti-lock braking system is to prevent those wheels to lock, allowing you to maybe to slow down and avoid you crashing in real life. Thus, it's a feature that is required, and it's like every vehicle has it to ensure you can be able to stay safe on these roads. Let's do it. So it's not on at the moment, and you'll try to brake. Let's drive again. So anti-lock braking system is not on. Oh, we should turn off the, let me show you. We should turn off the traction control because that also will be active. I want to do it on a corner. Where you turn off that one. Let's do this. We have a chat from Tobias. I'm waiting for these settings will be very good when we are using the winter mode. They'll be very good. In case we try to turn when we're driving very fast, you'll notice it's the best way to demonstrate anti-lock braking system. Whereby here in the UK, we are very prone to crashing at high speeds. So if we drive very fast and try to brake very fast. Did you hear that? The braking, it's like all of a sudden. But now let's turn on the anti-lock braking system and you'll hear the pressure on the brake being applied, released like that. I noticed that's what happens when it's on, to ensure that it will prevent the wheels from locking. We have an explanation from Tobias. ABS is a safety system that disallows the brakes from locking up, meaning you won't slide on an emergency brake. Yep, the brakes will skip press in order to keep the wheels rotating and allowing control. Perfect. Thank you so much, Tobias, for that. And that skip press is what I want to show. I noticed that you can even feel it when you are braking. We'll do the same thing from the same. Let's go back here. Here we go. We are testing out ABS right now. Did you feel that? There is that gap as the pressure is being applied, then there's a release like that to ensure that the wheels don't lock up. When you are doing it without ABS, it's everything at the same time. But now we have like that. That's the ABS working. That's how I can explain it. But it's a good feature. I like it. It's amazing. I recommend testing this with heavy trailers. You will feel the load push the truck forwards and the brake struggling more. Ooh, perfect. Okay, Tobias. Why don't we do it right now? All I need is to get some fuel. Let me show you. So you want us to get a locomotive? Let's do it. With a locomotive or something heavy. What do we have? What's the heaviest thing that you can transport? Let's say. Perfect. We have enough fuel. So let's say this truck manager. We'll go to the, not the truck manager. We need the job market. Then go to freight markets. Something heavy, right? What about my favorite cargo? That is the 44-ton asphalt miller. We should have one in the UK, here in London, right? No, we don't have one there. Where do we have one? Which city is close to us? Oh, there's one. Warsaw, Poland. Okay. In Duisburg, do we have let me see. Do you have a very good area in Duisburg to test this? Salzburg, in Austria, Genoa, Italy, Gijon. Okay, let's do the one in Poland, Warsaw. We're going to spawn there. Isn't there a 50-ton total weight? So this one is 44 tons. Together with the vehicle, I think it will be 50 tons, or we can do the locomotive. That's also a good option. Locomotive. We have Zaragoza, Parma, so Rasita, Romania, Tallinn in Estonia. Okay, I think we can do that. Tallinn, Tallinn, the company Renal Logistic. Let's do that one and test this out. Go to Tallinn. I think there's a double L. Yes, perfect. Spawn. We are in Tallinn, Estonia right now. We are looking for a company called Rena Logistics. Nice one. Where are you? There's a company here. No, that's not the one. I think I need to get my map to see what we have. I think the city is on this side too. Okay, perfect. Where is the company? That's Polaris. Here we have a marina. Where is it? Maybe out of the city. Let's spawn somewhere and mark that. So we're going to spawn here. Earwix, welcome to the stream and thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Friday to you. What's new in 1.48? So we have a couple of things that are new. Right now we're testing out something that's brand new in 1.48, which is the electronic stability controls. There are two of them. Oh, there's another portion of the city. I think the company should be among one of these right here. Renault Logistic, where are you? Padilski. In Tallinn, there's a locomotive. This one seems like it's in Padilski. You mean this is Tallinn too? Because that's the only location I can find. If we click Tallinn, where are you? Okay, 1 minute. I think it's outside the city. Yep, it's outside the city. I can spot it right there. Renal Logistic. The question is, oh, we can mark it. Yep, we can do that. Let's go ahead and mark that. So Eowix, we're testing out the new version right now. Then we will spawn to that location. Where is it? Ooh. Oh, it's in close to Padilski, something of the sort. Yeah, it is right here. Let's wait for the company to spawn. Here we go. Just do this. Nice one. We pick the cargo. Freight markets. So let's look for a very good road to test this out. A good stretch. Which location is the best? I'm guessing Germany. We can do it in Germany. In Dortmund, right? Close to Dortmund. We can do it in Germany, close to around Dortmund. There's a very good stretch right here. Around this location. Perfect. Come back to life. Thank you so much to everyone. Here we are. Okay, I think this should be enough to test out the... Then we spawn right here. There we go, with our locomotive. So let's do this. Oh, I have a 6-speed. I should have changed my truck. We need, is it the chassis? It's very slow. Let's do this. It's not a light load. I have an idea. I know where we should go. We should not have a problem. There's a location. We know it's south of, let's see. No, it's not that way. That's wrong. That's the one. Yep. South of Corn. That's the one. It's traction control. I think it's on. Let's see. Is it the reason we're having such a slow? Let me see. Is it on or off? No, ABS is on at the moment. Traction control is not. I'll turn them off for now. But now I need something to give us a boost. And there's a good location to do that right here. Close to that bridge that I love. So around this location. Yep, around here we should be right here. We do have this slope. So if we stop right here. Okay, let's do this. So we have the systems off. It's the truck, the transmission, but we should be flying soon. Don't think we can get to high speeds though. We are skidding. Like, yep, they are sleeping. Right there. Let's do it again. This time with the system on. What about we go to an area? Let me think. I'm thinking an area with a very good slope without not a lot of bends. I know one in the Alps, but that's risky. If we try that one, we will crash. So let's turn the systems on and then cancel this job. One thing, when I'm guessing Noram and everyone will love to do the donuts, this would be a very good setting for them. Nice. Downhill Alves, hello Brazil, hello too. A nice downhill is nice. I think so. A slope will give us a lot of the boost that we need. But we need a very good transmission too. Until we get to the edge of that bridge. Wow, perfect. You can actually see it doing the job. That's nice. I think, what about, I have an idea what we should do. We have a chat from Neza. Thank you so much. Karibu sana kwa stream. We're checking out 1.48 at the moment. I have an idea. There is one in Zurich. There's one here in Zurich. I'm looking for areas that I will not lag to. Is it this exit? No, that's not the one. The other one. There's a slope somewhere in Zurich. Alves, do you understand Spanish? No, I do not, Alves. And thank you so much for tuning in from Brazil. Okay, we stop right here and mark the region I want us to see. It's this one right here, this stretch. Oh, we should drive. Yep. I want us to go to this location right there, that location. So let's go ahead and do that, because there's a very nice downhill and I hope we are not going to crash. We are in the Alps. Nice one. Perfect. Okay, this is the location. I want us to give it a try right here. Right here. I think this is the perfect location. Spain barely gives me lag. It's for me, I do get some lag, but it's not very bad these days. So let's do this now. We're testing the anti-lock braking system and traction control. I have it on right now. So I will drive all the way down. We'll get a lot of speed right here. I don't understand your language. I need to use Google Translator. I'm sorry for that, Alves. I wish I knew another language. Unfortunately, I'm fluent in English. Here we go. Yep, you can feel it. Releasing that pressure from the brakes. Let's turn it off and do it again, and then we'll go to the next change. They did a great job with this one. I can't wait to test the the same when we have the winter mod. We'll have to wait though all the way to the end of this year. All I hope is we're not going to crash. So without traction control, it's even taking us a lot of time to be able to get some grip. But we are okay right now. Here we go. Found a very nice let's do this. Is enough right here, Tobias, and thank you so much. Drugovic, yes, welcome to the stream and welcome to 1.48. We did manage to hit 70. Here we go. Don't crash, truck. Drugovic, welcome to the stream as we test the yep, that's the difference. You can feel whenever we are braking right here, it's all of a sudden, but in the other one you can feel the brakes being relieved and it's working. It's nice. So let's abandon this job. We do not need it. And we just paid a fine, 12,000. The next change that we have in is the Germany rework. So we know that cities were being reworked and they did a lot of blogs covering the cities. So we do have the city of Hamburg, which is the first one to be reworked. They have included brand new companies. They have reworked the roads and also changed the sceneries. So here we have Hamburg, and we also have this new company that has been included. They have added Artilog, a company that we see in Spain a lot. And then they've also like separated. Now the service station is on the south portion of the city where we have the garage up there. Nice one. So Hamburg is the first city. They reworked from north of Hanover, then on the north of Berlin, all the way up there. The next city is Kiel, right here. So this stretch as we head to Scandinavia, starting from the north of Bremen all the way, it has now been reworked. And they have also included this area. I'm guessing it's a rest stop on the highway as we drive towards our maybe destination in Denmark. Now we'll be going through the city, as you can see right there. In the other versions, the city was around here, but here we have the city. So we'll check this out when we are driving. Then we have Kiel, we have Travemünde, my favorite port, right here. And they have included something. Do you see this gap? It's similar to what we have in Galati, Romania, a small ferry. Do you remember the river ferry in Galati, Romania, right here? So there's a new one. This is a sea ferry, I think. So here we go. We have one, Travemünde. We do have a small ferry right there. We'll also check this one out. And they have also included companies. We didn't have any companies except Polaris Lines. Now we do have Artilog. We also have a marina. We have a farm. This is amazing. And also a large network of roads. They also did Rostock in new companies. And it's now even bigger. And also you can see they've included Subsea, a company that's very common in Vive la France, but now it's in Germany, which is cool. And also we have a cell plan, which is nice. A marina, nice. And there is a viewpoint right there. And there's this whole network of roads. So what I would like us to see right now, they have included Winsen, a new city that will be only available to those who have the felt binder trailers. So if you go to the trailer section, we have a question from Kimani. Finally, kids on TMP can stop on time. I think it will be an interesting one to see when we visit Iceland. By the way, it will be a very good setting. And it's a good option. We'll see if it will improve the gameplay. So Kimani, currently I bought ATS and every time I try to link it to TMP, it does not allow me. Do you have like an error? You need to have try this. go to your profile on Steam, not and set it to public. Then go to, just a minute, go to mark debug. Then Kimani, after you ensure your profile is public, go ahead and visit the Trackers MP website. You'll spot a link in your profile. You spot where to link the games. Click that, and it's going to, you will give it some time to detect the ATS, and it's going to link it for you. Do you have like a sort of an error? So here we are. We're going to visit Winston right now. I want to show you the brand new company for those who have the DLC. North of this location we have, there we go, we're going to mark that one. We'll also change our time. You set time, let's set this one to 11. There we go. Then we fly. So do you have an error, Kimani? Thank you so much to everyone tuned in. Welcome to a fast look in 1.48. Let's drive to Winston. The other cities will do them in our regular streams. Let me show you something. Do you see that? You need to continue on this stretch all the way. And you'll see in the forest, and here we go. The rework started around this area, so we'll start here and drive. How long does it take? It does not take a lot of time. It should be quick. It should be quick. It doesn't take a lot of time, Kimani. Is it 5 minutes? They even tell you to give them like 5 minutes or something of the sort. When is 1.48 releasing? I'm not sure. Most tree betas, they do stay in the testing phase for around a month, but we'll have to wait and see when the stable version will release. So we are currently on the brand new section at the moment. As we drive to Winston, remember these cities do give me a lag. I'm hoping that one day this will end. And now we have this road, now 2 lanes, and here we have a board showing us Winston. In 500 meters you take an exit. Right here, this will be the exit to Winston. So if you have the Fellbinder DLC, this will be available. It's the same case with the Wartol, where we have the Crown factory. If you have the Crown DLC, you do have access to that city. If you don't have it, it will not be there. Mine took 6 hours and didn't work. Then something must be wrong. And are they giving you like an error on the Trackers MP website? So here we have the boards indicating, you see that Fellbinder? Perfect. Nice one. Welcome to Winston, a new city in 1.48 if you own the Fellbinder DLC. So you need to have the DLC to be able to access this. Winston will be a drive-through city, just a small town close to the company. And there is the town. And we'll see the 2 depots. So Fellbinder will be another company that has been added. They have added the Scania factory. We have the Volvo factory, the Crown factory, and here we are with the brand new Fellbinder factory. It's very big. So there will be 2 new depots. Oh, I love the braking. I've been there in real life to collect a new trailer. That's amazing. That's perfect. So there will be two new depots, one to deliver the parts and the other one to collect the trailers. So there's one right here, and if we click enter, you'll see the jobs that are available. The first one, this one, we have used packaging, forklift, used plastics right there from this company. So this will be depot number one. I think the camera will be much better. So this is depot number one right here. They did great to capture the, I'm not sure if we can be able to see the colors very well when it's being streamed, but just the colors on my end, I can clearly see the theme of the company. We have that one depot right there. We have a couple of a stretch right here. You drive on this stretch to the second depot all the way. And here we have another. This one is a bright colored building right there. I tried to, they could have made this one a depot. It's beautiful. The paint job on this, nice one. So you continue, and here we have another one and the logo up there. And as you drive, you will spot, so here is the new region. This one is a set of buildings, and we have the second depot right here. And this, I believe this is the one in here. It's total darkness at the moment. The company is not yet operational until, I'm not sure if they do include anything in these buildings. But right here we have a yard with all their trailers. You can see them right here. All the trailers, all of them. Here they are. So those are the two new depots and the new town of Winson. We will be able to do a lot of deliveries here to and from this company in the game when we are playing with the stable version and also Trackers MP. That looks cool, almost one-on-one to real life. It's, I think they captured a lot of details. I'm not sure if you can spot the colors, but this building, the one I did show you right here, I'm not sure if the sun or something of the sort, but they've captured a lot of details. Even there's a writing. I won't be able to read that, but they did great. They did an amazing job. At hall 8 is where I collected it. They had it packed up at the side of the building. Nice. So hall 8, this one right here. This is number 8. This one right here. I'm guessing right here at this parking spot maybe. Or back here, right here, Tobias. So that's the new company you will need to own. Let me show you. You go to a trailer section. So we got the trailer purchase, and you will spot the felt binder trailer DLC. If you don't have this, that town together with the company will not be available. And it's the same case with the Chrome one. You don't access the Wartol company, town, and also the Chrome factory if you don't have the Chrome DLC. It's the same case here. The next thing that has changed after the Germany rework, let's go to the per country map exploration. So now this is where it gets cool. Before we do the per country, I think we should do the option sliders. I didn't know what my setting was, the steering sensitivity, until 1.48. So now I know mine is 0.35, the sensitivity setting, because they have added numbers to these sliders. You can be able to say your settings. So if someone asks me where do you place your bar, I will say 0.35 for my sensitivity. If you go to the rain setting, for example, what your braking intensity, something of the sort, you can be able to give someone now a clear and a very straightforward answer. It's not a guess like 50% or 20. We have actual numbers. Braking intensity, you want this at maybe 70%. You can do that because you can be able to see the numbers right there, informing you exactly what the figure is, which is cool. I like this. So that's another change. Then, before we leave this location, let's go to the controls. They have changed the input wizard, control selection redesign. It has been redesigned, whereby The input wizard for control selection has been given a new UI, new icons, and a clear description for each option. And if we go to the input wizard, so we are in controls, then input wizard, the larger parking area, they handled a lot of numbers. Perfect. Thank you so much, Tobias, for that. That's where they have all of them packed. To ensure anyone who is picking a trailer, that's the location. So hall 8, I think 7, 8, 9 cater for that. So here we are in the input wizard. And now we have new icons. They even highlighted this. If you're using a Steam compatible gamepad, consider enabling configuration support in Steam setting, controller, general control setting. So if you select keyboard, you'll be able to see the explanation. Make sure you can be able to maybe understand what you're getting yourself into. I use a keyboard. It's not tough. It's cool. So here we have the new icon, an explanation for the mouse. You'll be able to, it's the same thing. I don't have anything to attach that you can see if there's a change here, but there we go. That's the input wizard for those who are starting or want to select something new and want to go through that setting. Then the next one we have, so this time let's go to now the two other major things they've done. There's another one for those who are modders. I'll not cover that because I'm not sure even whatever they're describing, but it's about those who mod. For us, I want to show you something cool. If you open your world map in 1.48, you will be able to see a country exploration. So where do you spend a lot of your time? Is it in CD route? You never visit any other DLC? Well, now you know where you should visit because they will show you your percentage. And if you're chasing the achievement, the Pathfinder, this will be very helpful. So if I click my explored right here, it's now back to 96.68%. Just a few months ago, you were at 100, but the few reworks that we have in Germany have around 3 point something percent has been taken by the rework. So at the moment, I have 96.68. And if you click this arrow, this location right here, you'll be able to see something cool. Let me go up here so that we can see it. Now you'll be able to see your map exploration. All the 26 countries currently featured in the game, you will be able to spot the percentage. And the ones that you have 100%, you'll get this cool gold color, I think, on the 100%. The others will be white or maybe black or gray. So Belgium, I have 100 all the way. You can spot other countries with 100, and some of them like Turkey, Lithuania, Italy, Hungary, Austria, Bulgaria, Denmark have been affected by this change. Do you know why? For Denmark, we do know it's because of the rework in Germany. But if you can check closely, we have new countries in West Balkan they have been included here because you can actually see them, and they have also included their names. So before I tell you why in some of these cities, some of these locations, I have a less percentage, let me show you why. If you go to quick travel, the countries in the next DLC have been added. Here they are: Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Kosovo, Montenegro, North Macedonia, and Albania. There they are, the countries in the next DLC. This is Greece. Maybe it will be its own DLC. But here is the West Balkan countries. They are now in 1.48 beta. Not sure if they will be there with a stable one, but we'll wait and see. The next thing I would like to show you is this. If we go back to the areas I have explored, you will notice in a location like Italy, I have 99.68%. Where is that percentage? Because they've done a rework to a section. Do you remember the city they covered called Trieste, which is coming to help us connect with West Balkan? Now it's there. You can actually see it in 1.48. If you go to Italy and zoom north of Venice, this section right here, you exit right here, you will head to Trieste. It's there. It's right here, the city of Trieste. You can see it. Hidden road, a lot of areas, border points in West Balkan are here. I went ahead and drove to Klagenfurt. I visited the cities of Pécs and drove around this section. We have a lot of new areas in West Balkan. I went to Szeged right here. South of it, we have a very cool stop right there and a lot of borders. Went to Sofia. We have another one around Sofia. You can actually see a rest stop right here. So a lot of West Balkan has been included. Anywhere they covered with the blogs, you can actually visit that location, the companies, the cities right there. So that's why the explored is in some of this region bordering the West Balkan, it's down because they have done a few changes to that location. The next one is cities in the gallery. They introduced the gallery feature with 1.46. And if you go to our photo studio and then gallery feature right here, we now have a new tab called cities right there. Here you'll be able to see all the cities you have unlocked. I wish there was a city in the game that I have not unlocked, but unfortunately I have visited every city that they have, so we cannot be able to see a gray one. But when you unlock all the cities, you have that gold label, and then if you click on one, let's say for example let's do the UK, United Kingdom, you notice all the 18 cities. I've covered all of them, unlocked all of them. And something cool has also been added. Anytime you set up your first headquarter, there is a cutscene in these cities. Now you'll be able to play these cutscenes from this tab. I'm going to use London for my example. If I click on London, you can see right here, enter to view. So if we click on London and then we click enter on the keyboard, it's going to show us something. The cutscene, when you create your first HQ, for example, in the city of London, this cutscene will load and there's also some music. So with the cities tab that has been added under the gallery option, you will be able to do that. You can see the cities you have unlocked, the cities that are remaining, and also if you want to play that cutscene, you can do that. I'm now hopeful that to unlock the 100% has become easier. So there is the city of London right there. You can be able to play that cutscene for the cities that you want to, which is cool. I like it. Like that. The only thing I found is the camera angle. They need to update it. They need to give us a new update because the camera angle, it's only rotating around one area. So maybe in an updated version, maybe a London rework will give us a new cutscene. But there is the cutscene right there, which is cool. So anytime you want to check your progress, go ahead and maybe click on these countries, see where you are lagging behind. You can go ahead and maybe check the cities you have not discovered, visit them, all of that. So that's cool. Have we covered everything? Oh, we have covered everything. And now the last thing that I want to show you is West Balkan is close. It's very, very close to the release. And we're just hoping, my guess is after they give us the moment they give us Oklahoma DLC in American Truck Simulator, they will be able to concentrate and with one thing now after that to give ETS to West Balkan. So we can spot the cities, we can spot the articles and the cities from the blogs. If you want to see landmarks, they're there, border crossings, they're there. A lot of areas have been unlocked. So let's go ahead and spawn. So this is the last test. This time we're not testing anything. We just I want to show you West Balkan. So right here in this city of Szeged or something of the sort. I want to spawn to this location, that one, and then I will not drive there, but I will show you. West Balkan, we can fall. A lot of them, some sections are not loading as quickly as possible, so we'll not drive our truck there. But what we can do is go up with the camera, spawn to this location right here, and then continue driving. So if you go to a lot of the cities bordering the West Balkan, this is the one I'm going to use an example. You will find a lot of the border crossings. So any country that you know is bordered by West Balkan, you'll be able to find this. So our current map ends here. So that's the end of our current map. But using the developer camera, you can find that now we have a new road. This is now the West Balkan right here. Right. So there's a border right here south of, we are in, let me see, the country. Is it Serbia? Yep, we are in Serbia, Hungary and Serbia, the border right here. And remember, our first drive when you get the West Balkan will be in Serbia. So we'll have to drive all the way to this location, to this country, maybe from Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and then we go to Serbia. Maybe we can try that. But here we have a border between, so this is in the West Balkan. This is the border between Serbia and Hungary. And there is a lot of areas. There we have it. I was not able to read anything because of the language barrier. But we have the West Balkan here. So there's the language. I'm not able to read at all. But I know it's the new, so here is a rest stop, a cool one by the way, and another one on the other side. So this one you can actually see it on the map. This one right here, we are here at the moment, right here. So they have done a lot of work. This section, there's also, I guess you can connect these two locations, and we have another one right there, another one right here, another one right here. And we even have a repair shop. I visited that town and also visited this area right here. So go ahead and get the beta. Use your developer camera to teleport to this location. And I found this cool company, by the way. This cool company right here. I'm guessing it's a farm or something of the sort. So you can see the towns or those signboards. This is the exit. There's a toll up here. There's a toll, and then if you continue driving this way, you will find the exit to this company. The company will be called Vesna. That's the name. So this company will be called Vesna in Serbia. I like it. I don't know why. Maybe it will be among the first companies we will visit. So this is a company called Vesna right there. It is a very cool company. Nice one. It's big. So that's one of the locations. So this is West Balkan right here. And if you continue playing around with your developer camera, you'll find a lot of locations that have been covered. If you go up, you can actually see it's a large area right there, stretching all the way in connection to Hungary. So we're now in Hungary at the moment, so you can actually see that it's a large area. So thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. It's amazing, and I'll be waiting for this version to be released because it's cool. They have added some I think Vesna is a tomato factory. Oh my goodness, let's go back. I didn't think about that. but you can actually see it's a farm. So there's a, let's see. We'll have to wait until it spawns. It took me a lot of time to wait for everything to spawn. Since we have a powerful PC, it will be cool to navigate in the beta and spot the West Balkan. Let's wait. Okay, it's spawning right there. There we go. So I think you are correct, because close to the name Vesna right there, there's a plant thing right there. But this, and we have also giant silos, and it's close to a farm. So there's a chance to buy us. So here's the company. It's cool, by the way. It's in a farm, so there's a chance to will be I'm not sure if this is a part of it, this tower right here, skyscraper. It will be cool if that is a part of it, although I'm guessing the main company will be this location right here. We have a question from Kimani. Do you think we have to purchase the DLC? Oh yes. If you want to when the DLC is released, if you want to access it, you will need to make a purchase. So yes, that's a yes, Kimani. You will. Oh, we can do Trieste, right? I found this cool location. It's not, or no, it cannot be free. It will not be free. You will have to purchase the DLC. I found this cool location. Was it in south of Pex or south of Clag? Oh, it's south of Klagenfurt am Wörthersee. Let's go there. That's another one. So this will be the last one. Let me show you. South of Klagenfurt am Wörthersee is also complete. Like you are able to even spot yourself as you get into Slovenia, which is cool. So Kimani, the DLC will not be free. Expect around $20, 20 USD for the DLC when it's released. SES may do a temporary sale on it, but I'm not certain. Yep. Even if there is a sale, most of the time they will discount it like just a small percentage. Do they have pre-orders? I'm not sure. I don't know. This will be the first DLC that is being released when I'm playing ETS2. We just spawned in so we'll have to wait in Klagenfurt. They give us the Austria rework. Okay, something is happening. There we go. And anytime we visit some of these new locations, we get this lag. It's not a problem. One day we'll solve this. I know we will. Okay, so if we, let me show you, south of Klagenfurt am Wörthersee. Don't think SES does pre-orders. Okay, perfect. No problem. We will wait. Okay, client, don't lag. Okay, so this is Klagenfurt am Wörthersee, and then where is it? South, as you head towards, I'll have to mark it to be able to spot it. Let me do that right now. I can't wait to drive in the new areas. It will be cool. It will be amazing. So this is the location. We go to that point. That road will lead us to the West Balkan. So it's this highway right here. This is the one. This is the one. So this is another highway that gets you to the West Balkan. If you have the beta, you can be able to do this. They added the big malls and shopping centers. I found one which was cool. So we're going to hit the barrier soon. Yep, there we go. Don't crash. So there's the barrier right there. But now, as you can see, south of this location, what we have right here Where is it? I found it. Is it this one? Let me see. No, that's not the one. There was a way I want to get there without just going being random. This location, it was like fully connected. Oh yes, it's this one. How do we get there? I can see it. We are there right now, but how do we get there? So this is as you are headed towards the mountains and Trieste and Italy, but we can be able to spot a company. Where are you? I found that location. Okay, I'll have to cheat here and use the map to guide me. One thing about any new areas that are being added, I want us to go to this. Do you see this location? The cool thing is I found a connection from Klagenfurt that will take us directly to that location. Oh, I know why it is. Perfect. It's right here. Yes. Yes. It's not here. I was in the wrong position. It's right here. Perfect. We're going there. That's the location. That's the location we are looking for. That's the connection. We have a nice stretch. We'll take you to the Balkans, which is cool. To have that glimpse of what we will be getting in the new version. So all we have to do now is spawn right here and wait. I hope we are not going to disappear. Okay, I've pressed the button. Let's wait. There we go. Nice one. So, remember there was a convoy that we started in this location. This is the location. We are still in, no, it's not Klagenfurt, it's Graz, sorry. The convoy we started in Graz, and I remember we did the quarry. So there's a connection between Graz and Slovenia, which is cool, by the way. And they have done a large portion of Slovenia is done. They've done a lot of work in the upcoming DLC. Because what we'll see, let me show you. The connection is perfect. Like, if you didn't know you were in a new region, you'd think you're still in the area covered by the game. This is our road right here, and you have a lot of boards. But if we turn around like this, don't lag. If we turn around like this, this is the end of we are at the end of the DLC right now, right here. This is where we have the country Austria, the end in 1.47. But now, this will be the connection to West Balkan. If you continue like this, you'll be able to see. Do you see this nice stretch? Now we're headed to Slovenia, and here we have a border crossing. This is cool, by the way. So here's a look at the border between Slovenia and Austria, right here. They covered these borders in a blog post. This one is cool. I'm also not able to read some of this location, but we can see a very nice building right here, which is the border between the two countries. Then if we continue, I think this is where I covered a large portion of this DLC is done. I think so. They're just waiting for everything to be completed and they will release it. We do have signs here. You can head to Zagreb, another city there, and then we have Maribor. Then there's an exit towards Budapest, Lendava, something like that, Sobota. If we continue like this, let me show you. There's a big town coming here. There's a big town. I tried to look for any sign. What's the name of this town? But my laptop was not loading quickly or fast as I would like it to. But here is have a look at a very nice town. Okay, let's wait for this. This should load too. This area is covered. So here we have a very big town. You can see everything unlock as we get close. This one is big. Even the connection. So I'm guessing they're just waiting for the green light. Oh, everything is not spawning. If you give it some time, it will. If you have a very nice connection and the roads are done. I was doing this today at 4 a.m. I woke up to find these cool locations in West Balkan. So this is one of the cities right here. I'm not sure the name. It's loading. It's partially loaded. If you have a powerful PC, everything will be quick to load here, and you'll even spot the companies, the stretches, the roads. And I found this is one of the best connections I've ever seen. This interchange right here. Do you see this? We have one. And then there's another up there. That's so cool. It's done very well. And now here we have the companies right here. You can even see that petrol station. Do you see that right there? It should spawn. Everything is there. The problem is we have to give it a lot of time. You can even see company stocks. So if we head, yep, we give it time, it's going to load. We stay here for long, everything will load and you'll spot this nice city around this area. Here is our company stocks. So this is one of the cities in the West Balkan. I'm not sure the name is which city, but this is one of the cities. We have stocks there. I also spotted an ITCC somewhere. Is it the large building that we saw? There's a building, a big one. But this is the city, Here is the garage for those who will own or desire to own a garage in this city. A mystery city here in the West Balkan. There's the location of the garage. Yep, I think that building right here. This one. There's an ITCC around here. All you have to do is wait for like that. Oh, it's there. I see it. Do you see it? The sign floating. So that's the upcoming DLC West Balkan. We have a couple of areas that are featured. If you have the developer camera enabled, go ahead and spend some time here. You will find a lot of cool areas with all the companies, all the networks that were covered in with the blog posts. So as you can see, the company has been loaded, and also the city is loading. You can see it's actually big, like very big. There's a train station here, a connection, and this one is big. So here you have the ITCC. This will be a big company. The warehouse is very big, like very, very big. I got in here and this one of the warehouses that has a lot. It's like complete. You can actually see like this one is ready to go. It's waiting for the green light to launch, which is cool. And I'm guessing this one of the companies will be able to deliver in, or we will be able to load from this warehouse right here. There is this big entrance, so we'll have to wait and see. But that's a cool company, ITCC. And here is the entrance leading to that ITCC. So this is one of the cities that we have. I'm not sure where I am. I'm not familiar with this location, but I was happy to say that the West Balkan is getting close to being released. So thank you so much to everyone for being amazing. Thank you for joining me as we check out the 1.48. We will wait for them to give us, because they will have to release the stable version before. And this city will also have a DAF dealership. There it is right there. So it's cool. I like it. I did go ahead and check all these cool locations. The garage seems like there's a, this will not be a company, it's just there. but it's cool. There is a lot of locations that you can visit. So if you want to, let me maybe give you a direction. Go ahead and do you see maybe any town bordering these countries in the West Balkan? Go ahead and visit them, and then you'll find the connections. Trieste is also there. It's big. That port is huge around this location, and from there we can also connect to this cool location and this city right here in Croatia. Then there's another one right here. So we are, I think we're here at the moment, and if you continue south, we'll get to a point where we can see this city. And if you go to Sofia in Bulgaria, you'll find this new addition, and also you follow this road, you'll find one of the coolest, oh my goodness, I think that was the coolest company I've ever seen. It's a sawmill, it's a logging company here around this location. As you head in, it's mountains and very nice landscape, and then you find this cool company somewhere around there. So go ahead and explore the West Balkan. Thank you so much for being around as we check the 1.48. I can't wait, or I can wait for the stable version to be released. We will, in terms of the dates, I'm not sure, but the day they will announce that the servers are going offline, just know that's the day they will release the West Balkan. Not the West Balkan, the 1.48. For West Balkan, we'll have to wait. We still have a couple of articles to be covered, so which means a number of blogs remaining. And also in ATS, remember that Oklahoma will be released soon. Thank you so much for being amazing. Always remember that you are the best, and I will see you during the next live stream. Have a nice afternoon and enjoy your, is it morning and lunch? It's currently 2:20 p.m. in my time zone, so enjoy your afternoon and also the rest of your Friday. Bye bye. I will see you in Trackers MP in 1.47.
When you dream